At 60, do you want to smell elegant, timeless, and luxurious? The kind of fragrance that makes people remember you long after you've left the room? Imagine walking into a room and without saying a single word, your presence is felt through a fragrance that whispers sophistication, grace, and confidence. Today, I'll be sharing 6 perfumes that do exactly that. Scents that not only make you smell beautiful, but also elevate the way you feel about yourself, inside and out. These are the fragrances that truly embody elegance and luxury for women over 60. And make sure you stay with me until the very end, because I'll also reveal a bonus tip, a little secret that will make any perfume last longer and smell even more luxurious throughout the day. Welcome back to EverWise Older Women, the channel where we celebrate timeless beauty, confidence, and style for women over 50. Here, we believe that elegance doesn't fade with age. In fact, it grows stronger. If you love discovering ways to look and feel your absolute best at every stage of life, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of our wonderful community of elegant, inspiring women. Let's begin with one of the most iconic and timeless perfumes in the world, Chanel No. 5. This fragrance has been a symbol of elegance and sophistication for over a century. When you wear Chanel No. 5, you're not just wearing a perfume, you're wearing history, luxury, and class. The fragrance opens with sparkling aldehydes and soft citrus, which give it a fresh yet refined beginning. As it develops, you notice the bouquet of floral notes, delicate rose, elegant jasmine, and a touch of lily of the valley. Finally, it settles into warm, sensual base notes of sandalwood, vanilla, and amber, creating a lasting impression that feels both luxurious and comforting. Why is Chanel No. 5 perfect for women at 60 and beyond? Because it embodies timelessness. It isn't trendy, it isn't fleeting, it's eternal. This is a fragrance that says, I know who I am, and I carry myself with elegance and confidence. It's the kind of perfume that adds grace to every step you take. Now, when should you wear it? Chanel No. 5 is versatile, but it truly shines in the evening. Think of dinners, special occasions, or elegant gatherings where you want to leave a memorable impression. It's not a perfume that blends into the background. It announces your presence in the most graceful way. To imagine this scent, think of silk scarves, pearls, and soft candlelight. It's a perfume that doesn't just sit on your skin, it becomes part of your aura. So, my question to you is this. Would you wear Chanel No. 5 as your signature scent for elegant evenings, or do you prefer saving it only for very special occasions? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know how you see yourself wearing this classic fragrance. Next on our list is a fragrance that radiates femininity, elegance, and pure sophistication, Dior J'adore. This perfume is often described as a bouquet of luxury in a bottle, bright, luminous, and irresistibly graceful. It's a scent designed for women who want to feel radiant, polished, and unforgettable. Let's explore the notes. J'adore opens with a sparkling freshness of bergamot and juicy pear, light, crisp, and uplifting. As it begins to unfold, the heart of the fragrance takes over with an opulent floral bouquet of jasmine, rose, orchid, and ylang-ylang. This combination is lush, rich, and deeply feminine, yet it feels modern and sophisticated rather than heavy. Finally, it dries down into soft base notes of sandalwood, vanilla, and cedarwood, leaving behind a smooth, elegant warmth that lingers beautifully on the skin. Now, why is Dior J'adore especially perfect for women over 60? Because it captures maturity and confidence without ever feeling outdated. It's fresh enough to feel vibrant and alive, yet layered with complexity that reflects a woman's depth and experience. It celebrates femininity in the most refined way. Not overly sweet, not overpowering, just luminous elegance. When should you wear J'adore? This is a fragrance that shines during the day as much as it does in the evening. Imagine wearing it to a brunch with friends, a daytime outing, or even as your signature fragrance for everyday elegance. And yet, it transitions effortlessly into the evening, making it perfect for dinners, theater nights, or elegant celebrations.
To picture this perfume, think of a golden silk dress flowing under the afternoon sun, or a graceful woman walking with confidence, her presence leaving a trail of luminous warmth. J'adore is not a perfume that demands attention loudly. Instead, it draws people in gently with charm and sophistication. And here's something worth noting. J'adore has a way of lifting the spirit. It feels optimistic, radiant, and uplifting, the kind of perfume that can brighten your mood the moment you spray it on. So here's my question for you. If you wore Dior J'adore, would you make it your daily signature scent of elegance, or would you reserve it for those moments when you want to feel extra radiant and unforgettable? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious how you would wear this golden classic. Now, let's talk about a perfume that has become a legend in the world of fragrance, one that embodies sensuality, mystery, and timeless elegance, Guerlain Shalimar. Launched in the 1920s, Shalimar has often been described as the very definition of luxury. It was inspired by a great love story, and just like love itself, it's powerful, unforgettable, and deeply emotional. Wearing Shalimar is not just about fragrance, it's about making a statement. Let's explore the scent. Shalimar opens with bright, citrusy top notes of bergamot and lemon, giving it a sparkling and refreshing start. But very quickly, it moves into its heart. Rich florals like iris, jasmine, and rose. These are soft, powdery, and sophisticated. What makes Shalimar unforgettable, however, are its base notes. Warm vanilla, smoky incense, tonka bean, and smooth leather. This combination creates a deep, sensual trail that lingers beautifully, almost like a luxurious velvet wrap around your skin. Why is Shalimar so perfect for women over 60? Because it has depth and character, qualities that come with life experience. It's a perfume that speaks of elegance, but also of confidence, boldness, and self-assurance. Shalimar doesn't whisper, it captivates. It's the kind of fragrance that tells the world you are a woman of taste, substance, and timeless allure. When should you wear it? Shalimar is best for evenings, special occasions, or moments when you want to feel truly unforgettable. Imagine an elegant dinner, a celebration, or even a quiet evening where you simply want to wrap yourself in luxury. This is not an everyday fragrance. This is your masterpiece perfume, the one that defines your presence and leaves a lasting impression. To imagine the aura of Shalimar, think of grand ballrooms, silk gowns, chandeliers, and candlelight. It's the kind of scent that feels regal, like something worn by women who know the value of elegance and want to be remembered. Another beautiful thing about Shalimar is its lasting power. This is a perfume that stays with you and with others long after the evening ends. That makes it more than just a scent. It becomes part of your memory and your story. So let me ask you, would you wear Guerlain Shalimar as your special occasion signature, the perfume you reserve for those moments you want to feel truly unforgettable? Or would you dare to make it your daily scent of confidence and allure? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to know how you would embrace this timeless classic. Next, we come to a perfume that captures pure femininity in its most radiant form, Estée Lauder Beautiful. This perfume has long been described as the fragrance of 1,000 flowers, a lush, romantic bouquet that feels both timeless and endlessly elegant. If the earlier perfumes we've discussed lean towards sophistication and sensuality, Beautiful leans into grace, warmth, and that sense of effortless charm that never goes out of style. Let's explore the notes. Beautiful opens with a fresh, bright burst of rose, lily, tuberose, and marigold. It's soft yet lively, the kind of opening that immediately feels uplifting and joyful. Then, in its heart, it reveals a luxurious floral blend, jasmine, ylang ylang, orange blossom, and muguet. These are rich, full-bodied florals, but they're blended so harmoniously that the effect is smooth and romantic, never overwhelming. Finally, the fragrance settles into a warm base of sandalwood, vetiver, amber, and a touch of musk. This gives Beautiful its depth and its lasting power, grounding all those florals with elegance and refinement.
Why is Estée Lauder Beautiful perfect for women over 60? Because it represents timeless femininity. It's romantic without being sweet, mature without being heavy, and graceful without ever feeling dated. This is a perfume that enhances your natural elegance and complements the poise and wisdom that come with age. When should you wear it? Beautiful is versatile. It shines during the day, think brunches, daytime gatherings, or afternoon garden parties. But it also works beautifully for evening events, offering a softer, more romantic trail compared to some of the bolder, richer fragrances. In many ways, Beautiful is the kind of fragrance you can rely on as your everyday expression of grace, while still being special enough for important occasions. To imagine this perfume, picture yourself in a flowing dress on a warm afternoon, surrounded by blooming flowers and soft laughter. Beautiful isn't loud or demanding. Instead, it draws people closer, like the quiet elegance of a woman who doesn't need to prove anything, because her presence speaks volumes. Another quality worth mentioning is its ability to feel uplifting. Beautiful has an almost optimistic character, a perfume that can lift your mood, brighten your day, and remind you of life's graceful moments. So, let me ask you, would you wear Estée Lauder Beautiful as your everyday fragrance of elegance, or would you reserve it for those romantic evenings and special celebrations? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how this radiant bouquet fits into your vision of elegance. Now, let's move to a fragrance that feels modern, radiant, and deeply joyful. Lancôme La Vie Est Belle. The name itself means life is beautiful, and that perfectly reflects what this perfume is all about. It's a celebration of elegance, happiness, and the beauty of living life with confidence at every age. Let's break down the notes. La Vie Est Belle opens with juicy blackcurrant and sweet pear, giving it a fruity and vibrant start that feels uplifting and cheerful. Very quickly, it moves into its heart of elegant florals, iris, jasmine, and orange blossom. These notes add sophistication and femininity, balancing out the sweetness beautifully. Finally, the base notes unfold into warm praline, vanilla, tonka bean, and patchouli. This dry down is where the magic happens. It's gourmand, cozy, and sensual, wrapping you in a trail of irresistible warmth. Why is La Vie Est Belle perfect for women over 60? Because it's both youthful and elegant at the same time. It brings an energy that feels optimistic and radiant, yet it's grounded with sophistication. It tells the world that you embrace life, that you live with grace, and that elegance can be joyful. It doesn't just smell luxurious, it feels empowering. When should you wear it? La Vie Est Belle shines in almost any situation. It's beautiful as a daytime fragrance, whether you're meeting friends, shopping, or simply enjoying the day. And yet it transforms seamlessly into the evening, thanks to its deeper gourmand base. Picture wearing it to dinner, a celebration, or even a family gathering where you want to feel radiant and memorable. To imagine this perfume, think of a woman with a warm smile, dressed elegantly, who lights up the room with her presence. La Vie Est Belle is not just about elegance, it's about joy, charm, and the beauty of living fully. Another quality worth noting is its longevity. This fragrance lasts for hours, leaving a soft yet noticeable trail wherever you go. It's a perfume that doesn't fade away quickly, just like the impression you'll leave when wearing it. So let me ask you, if you wore Lancôme La Vie Est Belle, Would you make it your daily reminder that life is beautiful? Or would you save it for those moments when you want to feel truly radiant and joyful? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how this fragrance would fit into your life. Now, for those of you who have stayed with me until the end, here's a special bonus tip that can make any perfume, whether it's one of these 6 or one you already love, last longer and smell even more luxurious. The secret is in layering and placement. First, always moisturize your skin before applying perfume. A simple unscented lotion or a matching scented body cream will help lock in the fragrance, allowing it to cling to your skin much longer. Dry skin tends to make perfume fade quickly, but moisturized skin holds on to those beautiful notes.